What's up, guys? James Palms here. So, how to grow California fan palm from seeds. Somebody leave a pile of seeds here for me? Fresh seeds. So guys, the seeds are exactly the same. You can't tell the difference between the seeds. They got that little shell on them, which you can see some that have the shell. It's black there. And then I cracked them off. The seed looks identical to Mexican fan palm. So identical seed grows a different palm though. So you just crack that little shell off and keep the seeds. So going home with some of these in my pocket. So you've seen some footage there of me collecting the seeds. I'm home now. I've got the seeds all here in a bag. So I've got, I don't know, a couple hundred. I've got a bunch more already in here. Those ones I left in the thing in the bag right now just to show you. So first things first, when you get them, especially if they were old, like if you've seen where I collected them, a lot of them were quite old and they're sitting and they're kind of dried out and whatever. So yeah, I tried to pick the freshest looking ones I could from wherever the area is where you're going to collect them from, or if you buy them online, whatever you do. First thing I recommend though is just to put them in water. Just put them in a cup of water. This has been 3 days in a cup of water, so I put them in the water and then I kind of rinse and fill it and rinse and fill it and try to keep the water as clean as possible to keep out sort of fungus and bacteria and stuff from starting. So that's first step, is float them in the water like this. Now what I do is I put all of these, I dump them in a big like a pasta cauldron, like a strainer, and just rub them with my hands. And what that does is that cracks the seed, like it cracks the flesh off. And let me just try to do this. This is a little more juicy. They're a little more fruity than the Mexican fan palm ones. But anyways, you can see in there. So what you have inside here is this little seed. So just like this, they're pretty much the same as the Mexican fan palm. These are a little stickier though, but so there you go. You got just maybe they're fresher too, whatever. So anyways, there is the seed. So what you want to do is get all the seeds down to just that. So you have just this, like I said, it kind of looks like a popcorn grain, like a popcorn kernel. So here you go. You got, this one's really sticky. So you got all those. Try to get them all looking just like that. And then just like this, guys. Squish them. See? Water makes the shell soft and makes them pop out really easy. So that's why I do this. I'm just in the strainer doing this to all the seeds. So there you go. That's how they should all look. Now they're all in their cup of water again. Now I'll leave these in here for another day or two, like this. All right, guys. So it's 2 days later. I actually have noticed a few little white specks on some of them, which is the start of them trying to germinate in here. So 2 days later, sorry it's nighttime and my kids are sleeping, but there's all the seeds. So you buy some soil like this, seed starting, seed germination, whatever. Get it from your garden center or whatever. We're gonna just put some of it in here with a bit of water and the seeds. And we're gonna write down the date, and we'll come back and in a couple of days. So there you go. All you do is put the seeds in there and shake the bag up. Put the seeds with a little bit of water. I put some water in there too. Shake it up. See if you can mix them around quite a bit to try to evenly distribute them through the soil. Now, if you want, I'm doing this today on June 5th, I believe it is. So you can write a label. I probably will do that off camera, but you don't have to either way. And now we're gonna take it, and now this is my Wi-Fi router slash cable box. This is where the cable comes into the house, and whether it's cable or satellite, whatever it is, where it makes your internet. So this is one, this is like a rental from the cable company. provides my internet. So, but if you have the regular router, like the Wi-Fi router, the flat kind, I've had that before. This one's actually not good because it's a big top here. It's all vented on the side. It's vented on the top too, but it doesn't matter. I've done this before and it doesn't hurt it. So you can just take the bag of seeds, place it on there, and feel it before, make sure it's not crazy hot. This one just doesn't get hot, it just gets slightly warm. You can do this on the top of like your TV where it gets a little warm or something. Be careful with the water, don't wreck your electronics. But, and be careful if they get too hot. You could use one of these like little light bulb, like little Sensi, like these are like a little oil warmers. One of these, you could set it on top of there if you use a smaller bag. These are just some options if you don't have it. What I'm actually going to do is what I'll show you is it's a mat for germinating seeds. So I'm going to show you that and I'll put them on there and that's it. But I've done this many times before and a lot of people say, does that work? Or what, how does it work? What's the, but anyways, I just figured I'd put it in the video here. So normally the flat one with the 2 antennas, just drop it on top of it. Usually those ones, they only vent out the back. It won't ruin it. It'll just transfer some heat to the seeds and it'll make them pop in a short time because it's gonna sort of immolate them sitting in the soil getting hot. Okay, so here it is. So this is a mat. Sorry, it's a bit dirty. It basically is just a mat, see, for seed heat mat. So it has a little cord off it and you just plug it into the wall and it makes a little bit of heat. I've already got some other stuff sitting on this particular one right now. So that's it. It's just gonna make a bit of heat. When you touch it, it'll be slightly warm to the touch. These are like $10. You can get these at your garden center and stuff too. So just take the seeds, put it on there and wait for them to start putting out shoots. And if you want, you can leave them until they start growing like this and then pluck them out and put them into red solo cups. So stay tuned. Well, here we go, guys. So we put these in the bag on June 4th, right there. So there's the California fan palms coming up just like I knew they would. Some of them broken through the bag here, as you can see. There'll be lots more coming up. We can start plucking some of these out. This would be my first guy I noticed. So this would be my first guy I'll put in a red solo cup and take care of him. And that'll probably be my one that's going in the ground one day. So make sure you keep watching this video series, guys, because I am definitely going to be growing these on up. A bunch of these are all going to get given away or discarded of. But nevertheless, this one will likely end up in the ground here one day. So here we go. There they are. There's tons coming up. Today is June 16th. Burning hot, about 34 Celsius today, something like that, and burning hot. Full sun. So we got these just I'm not having these outside yet. When we put them in the red solo cups, they can take full sun right away, right from this age. A lot of people ask me that question. So full sun, nice deep pots, water them plenty and fertilize them with a good, I recommend a good palm fertilizer. If you don't have it, use your vegetable fertilizer, but just definitely fertilize them and use a nice good quality potting soil, and you can amend it to make it faster draining, but make sure you water it plenty. Even though we do want fast draining, we want to water them a lot, especially in heat like this. 93 Fahrenheit, I believe it is today. So if you don't know the Celsius versus Fahrenheit, about 34 Fahrenheit or Celsius. So that's how they're looking. I'll keep you updated. This is the first part on it. So it'll grow a palm very similar to these 3 guys right here, these 3 sisters right here. These are my 3 Mexican fan palms, but at this age, almost identical. So this is exactly what they're gonna grow. So keep watching this series, guys, and stay tuned. This is part 1. So there'll be many more parts. So, all right. Thanks for watching, guys. Later. Like and subscribe, please.